This is Jay Woo, and you are at Black Eye Social Club Tattoo Shop.
What inspired you to become a tattoo artist?
What inspired me to be a tattoo artist? All right, I don't know, artwork, and it's a job that pays in the art field because, well, artists don't get paid. So.
Well, is there like one specific artist that inspired you, or like art style or anything?
Well, when it came down to becoming a tattoo artist, it really was like I had a lot of friends that had tattoos, and I was really paranoid of like, I don't know, like I was sort of a germophobic person and stuff. So I never really got into it. So I eventually, fell into it through actually the dude I work with, Frank. Like he was like, yeah, you should tattoo. It's a good way to make money. You got talent, and I got recruited into it. So, so I guess you could say that he inspired me. Frank, you inspired me. Yeah, so.
Or do you just enjoy hurting people?
They're only if they're mean.
Okay. How often would you say you've done or seen a pointless tattoo? How'd it make you feel?
I really, like I'm about getting paid, but at the same time, I'll tell people if, I don't really I don't know, it's really hard to say, hey, this tattoo's dumb. It makes people feel bad about what they're getting, it's my job to tattoo people. You pick it, I stick it. That's basics. But I don't know, if somebody's getting something and I think it's gonna look bad, if the idea doesn't sound good, yeah, I'm gonna say something, but the nicest way possible, because you don't tell a plumber how to put the pipes or how to set up, your stuff. You don't. It's something I know certain stuff's gonna look good on the skin. It's gonna look good from a distance, and if it doesn't, it's not gonna. I'm not gonna waste my time because it's on you for life. So
Right.
It's hard because it's an industry where we look like jerks, but really we're trying to. A real good professional tattoo artist will say something because. It's important. It's on here for life. So as far as small pointless tattoos and stuff like that, I'll still do that. You can always get covered up. You know what I'm saying? But there's a lot of stuff people get, from Tumblr and trends and stuff. So.
Like dream catchers and all that.
Yeah, there's tattoo trends, but at the same time, if you at least do it good, people can live with it. But at the same time, a lot of people get certain stuff and then they just get something that somebody else has instead of saying, hey, I look at your portfolio, you're a dope artist, you're really good, I sort of want this. So what I try to do is I try to take stuff that if people are willing to pay good money, come in, I'll take an idea and I'll take it to the next level. Otherwise, it's just my job. It's like anything else, and not.
Have you ever tattooed yourself?
Yeah, this whole arm.
You did that all by yourself?
Yeah, it's usually when a tattoo artist starts out, it's hard to get people to get tattooed by you. So I spent a lot of time. I did my legs, so both my legs are almost sleeved up, and then most of my good. Yeah, I can see the progression of my work in my legs. So sometimes just looking to the right, it's just like so it's not bad, but I really hate the fact that I did that. But I hate my legs, so I don't really care. My whole left arm is going to be sleeved by me, so I do a lot of traditional tattoo work, and it's some of my favorite work to do. It's it's pretty simple. You can cut a good line, but overall everything on here is looking pretty good. Even the shark. I don't know. I sort of did that after I drank a few at a party with my friends.
What was your worst tattoo experience, client-wise?
Client-wise. My worst tattoo experience, client-wise, are the... Okay, well, yeah, for example, I got fired from a tattoo shop over this. I had a client come in, and she came in, and I was just, this is already just a year into tattooing. I was I was off my apprenticeship for about 4 months, and I went to a new shop, and I started work. This client came in, and she wanted this chest piece. I'm like, all right. So it was my second chest piece I was going to do. It's a very hard area. It's got one area's got to match the other side, very symmetrical. And she started saying that she's like, this has to be perfect. I did good on the drawing, the artwork is perfect, I'm getting ready to do it. She's sitting there, she's like, this isn't perfect. I don't know. I need trust in you. I don't know you. I need trust. And she had all these trust issues. Dude, daddy issues or some crazy other trust issues, dude. Whatever it was. She was a very single girl. And I was like, dude, I'm like, oh, hey, what's up? And she's like, I'll kill you. She told me 4 times she was going to murder me if this tattoo wasn't done right. And it wasn't I'll kill you, dude. It was like, I'll kill you, la la la. So I was like, dude, I can't do this tattoo. I started having anxiety attack because I was like, I was out of my element. I was like, dude, I don't know, this chick's gonna kill me. She's crazy, you know? So I told my boss, I was like, dude, I can't do this tattoo. And I basically was like, well, who can do it? I'm like, I don't know. I tossed it over a friend. I like freaked out and like I got fired over it, which sucks because I mean, you see in like the tattoo shows when they get these crazy customers, like you gotta, I was like an early experience in there, and you have to deal with so many people. I mean, the tattoo industry is like, it's very mainstream now. There's like cool people coming in, art collectors, but there's crazy people and crazy girls out there that like getting tattooed, and I don't want to tattoo them. All right, I don't like it. All right, so when you're doing a tattoo, things have changed a lot. Tattoo designs have changed a lot. They're getting more detailed, like taking fine art and turning it into a tattoo. So what the most important process is process. That's the thing that's really important, is the setup, the design, and the thought that goes into doing tattoo work. It's the reason why when you get really good work, you don't just walk in a shop and get a tattoo. You used to go in a tattoo shop and you used to get flash off the wall or something there and get it done. You can still do that. It's still feasible, but for today's type of tattoos and work like this is stuff that's thought out. I drew this owl in a top hat, and I'm doing it on a customer today. So this is like a sketch that I started with charcoal pencils, and the sketch is going to have to be turned the other way for the other side of the leg. You can use Photoshop for this kind of stuff. But there are also things, once I finished the design come through, this design was done pretty quickly, and if you go through and make the final sketch, I want to change a few things. Change some things in the ear, and then make the top hat a little bit wider. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to redraw this, and then I'm actually going to make a stencil and then be able to use this for my tattoo in a little bit. So yeah, process is very important, and setting up your work right.